Hi, welcome to Gamers Web. My name's Mark, and in this video I'm going to take a look at Bertie the Automated Infantry Hero for Konflikt'47 from Warlord Games. Right, Bertie is a brand new character that has just come out for the new edition of Konflikt'47. His rules have just been released. We're going to take a wee look at his rules as well, and I'm going to show you the model out the box, and then I'm going to show the model when it's assembled and give you my thoughts. So he's very cheap. He's only £12 to buy, which is about $16 or something like that. And as you can see, it's a wee small box. Very, very nice, well packaged. I love these the artwork on the new Konflikt'47 stuff. So we look on the back, and we have got Bertie Automated Infantry Hero contains one plastic Bertie Automated Infantry Hero, an assembly guide, and a plastic base. Then we've got our thing that I've just read in Italian, Spanish, German, and French, and Italian, Spanish, German, French, yeah. Languages are covered, and it says not to scale. Actually, no, it is 100%. That's the size that he is. And then, obviously, the models are supplied, unpainted and unassembled. So let's have a quick look. Now, I did open it to check that he was there and that everything was in there, but we have our instruction manual. Alexandra, thank you very much for packing this lovely model. There's nothing else left in the box. So our instructions are very simple. I mean, to be honest, you really don't need them. We have the assembly guide, and as you can see, it's quite simple. There's his two legs, the gun, his body, a backpack, and a head, and the base, and that's it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't count, 7 plus the actual Warlord base that you glue the topper onto. So not very many pieces really, but let's have a look at the model. So I'm just going to zoom in and we can have a closer look at him, then we'll have a look at his rules. Right, so as you can see, he's got a base. There's a Warlord base there. We'll look at it this side up because that's the right side. I'm just going to zoom in, not out, in. There we go, Mark, well done. Okay, so as you can see, he comes with a base topper, which you just cut off and glue him into place. He's got the backpack, which has got lots of little different things on it. Sorry, that's the backpack, that's the torso. That's the backpack. It's got lots of weird things on it though that he's picked up on his travels. There's his head, if you can see his head there, and then his heavy autocannon, and both his legs. So it's very, very simple to put together. One of the things that I absolutely love about this model is, if I can just find where he is on the actual model itself. There it is. Right, so I'm just going to zoom in so you can have a proper look at this because it's really cool. Okay, so if you look here, he's got a little field mouse sitting on the top of his cloak, which is really, really cool. And little attentions to detail like that really bring out character models. I absolutely love them. So as I say, it's not very much to him. Look on the other side. It's quite detailed. In fact, I'd actually say, I'd go as far to say this is like extremely detailed for a kit this price. And a certain Nottingham company that many of the people who work for Warlord Games, including the very illustrious John Stellard and the late great Paul Sawyer, used to work in that company and learned from them and have implemented stuff. But basically, it's not Games Workshop. Games Workshop don't have any soul in their miniatures anymore. This has got soul, it's got character. And I can't wait to get it assembled. So that's what I'm going to do in a few moments. I'm going to assemble that, but first we're going to jump over and we're going to have a look at the rules for this wee guy and his background. So I shall be right back. Okay, folks, right, welcome back. I'm going to have a quick look at Bertie. I've looked at the model, and when I finish this, I'll show you the model when he's assembled. Okay, so he's part of your HQ team for your British Commonwealth forces. He can be taken by the Americans as well, but we'll get onto that in a moment. So this is from the brand new PDF that Warlord Games released yesterday, actually, with yesterday being the 26th of June 2026. Okay, so he's part of the HQ team. Bertie Automated Infantry Hero. Built at the English Electric Works in Preston, Bertie came off the production line just like any other Mark 1 automaton. However, it was during the initial deployment as part of Operation Cavalier near Antwerp, Belgium, that it could be said that Bertie was born. On 9th of June 1946, a contingent of Axis heavy Panzermechs ambushed Bertie's formation. In the chaos of battle, Bertie was lost to the sight from its human charges. When the ambush had been repelled after significant losses and the Axis forces melted away, so too had Bertie disappeared. The unit was presumed KIA, but this was not so. Low on power, Bertie had sluggishly dragged itself back to the battlefield, but its detachment had long since moved on, or rather than simply wither away patiently, its primitive automated systems adapted, and Bertie had become something other than a simply factory-made automaton. Looting the battlefield for fallen automatons, it replaced its dysfunctional leg with collected power cells, took ammo and weapons, and set off on a new odyssey. Okay, so Bertie is a hero, as it says in the text. He's 120 requisition points. His unit composition is one automated hero. He's a hero type. He's on a 32mm base. He's only got one weapon, but it's just a standard weapon, which is an HMG. He's got a movement rate of 4.8, and he's got when he's lumbering, and when he's not lumbering, when he's got rift dice on him, he's got a movement rate of 6.12. He's a veteran quality. He's got a damage value of 6+, and his morale value is 10. He is fearless. He does not take morale checks because he's a robot. Okay, special rules. He's augmented. He's got computational systems, fearless, friend, question mark. Bertie may also be taken as a hero for the United States Force, as I mentioned earlier. He is hard to kill. In the nick of time, when outflanking, Bertie automatically passes the order test for coming onto the board from reserve. He's got Infiltrator, large, because he's a large model. Lone Wonder, Bertie may never be issued orders from a snap to action ability, and lumbering. Bertie has a movement rate of 4 on an advance order and 8 on a run order. And like I say, if he's got an active rift dice, he loses lumbering and he can move 6 or 12. He's also got a very important thing here, which is a luck of 3, which is very, very good because you can basically keep Bertie going for a long while with 3 luck points. So he's got 1 rift dice. His active rift enhancement is protection subroutine. When a friendly infantry unit within line of sight of Bertie is the target of a ranged attack, Bertie may use this rift enhancement immediately after the attack has been resolved. Bertie may immediately execute an advance order, but may only fire on the enemy unit which made the shooting attack. Bertie does not require an order dice to do this, and this may use the rift enhancement even if he's already has an order dice. If this enhancement is used, exhaust Bertie's rift dice after it's executed this advanced order. Surgeon bonus, he loses the lumbering special rule, and exhausted penalty may not be issued run orders. So that's a quick look at Bertie. He's not bad at all, especially with the 3 luck points and 1 rift dice. The 3 luck points make him, you've got 4 chances of him dying and him coming back on the battlefield, and he can lay down quite a lot of fire with his HMD. So that's a quick look at Bertie. Go back to the video now and I'll show you what he looks like when he's assembled. So I shall be right back. Okay folks, welcome back. So let's have a quick look at Bertie. This model is so easy to assemble. It's very, very simple. What you've got to remember though when you're assembling it is to make sure you get the feet in the right positions, because if you don't, it's going to look a little bit top heavy and fall over. But having the feet on this little bit of raised ground is brilliant. Right, so let's have a quick look at the model itself. I'll zoom in and we can have a look at him in all his detail. So as I was mentioning before about not overcomplicating the pudding or over egging the pudding, there's a lot of detail on this, but there's not so much detail that you lose control when you're painting. He's got a lot of accessories in the backpack that can easily be picked up, like power cells and things like that, and cables and what have you, and his cloak. He's a very nice looking model. If this came from Games Workshop, it would consist of about 40 parts. I mean, the Cataphract Terminators are 42 parts, and you don't need parts that many parts on a miniature, especially a miniature this size. You can just carry on where you are, and it looks brilliant. Right, so when I assembled him, I had him so the gun's pointing a little bit more down than it is on the box, because I think that looks quite cool like that. And as you can see, his base is well textured as well. Very nice model, very pleased with it. And again, not to really draw a comparison with Games Workshop, but this model's £12 for a hero. And this hero can actually be taken by both the British Commonwealth and the USA faction, the American faction, the Allied faction. So if you've got either of those armies, you can take him. And he wanders around the battlefields of Europe. Apparently Iwo Jima as well, he's been seen. And he just basically is a little bit like the not the Black Templars, the Legion of the Damned in Warhammer 40,000. Their law states that when the battle's tide's changing, they come out of nowhere and help people. He's a little bit like that. He comes out of nowhere and helps people. But you can actually take him in your army list. And the army lists for the British Commonwealth are available now. I will leave a link in the description. So that's my look at B for Bertie from Warlord Games. I am very, very impressed with this miniature, and I'm very impressed with the rules for him. He's very, very nice, and I can't wait to get him painted and on the tabletop. So let's wrap up. Okay, so basically this is a must-have for your British Commonwealth force. If you've got a British Commonwealth army, he's an ideal character, especially if you've got a lot of automatons. Also, if you've got an American army, you can take him as well. He's 146 points or something like that. I did cover his rules in the rules section, so you know how many points he is. And he's brilliant. So got a lot of life and soul. I love the fact that his knees are bandaged because he's strapped himself together, and he's just held together with spit, tape, and grim determination. So as always, I've been Mark. No matter where you are in the world, please stay safe and look after yourself, and we'll hopefully see you again soon. Thank you for tuning in, and once again, thanks very much to you for supporting Gamers Web. It means a lot, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.